Hello YouTubers, I just now finished doing I just got my Wheelstandpro set up for my Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS setup. I got everything all set up as explained in the manual, and everything is working pretty good. Here we got, it's got all the standard mounts mounted the way it is. I wasn't going to show that in a video, but I decided to go ahead and just leave it up to you guys. It's no real big issue. But one thing that I noticed with all these setups, I first went to the website, and they kind of had, on the YouTube videos on their channel, they had this backwards. They had the throttle on the left, the joystick on the left, and the throttle on the right, which I thought was kind of strange. And they also had the front be in the back area. What I did was kind of make it different. I just had the standard left-handed throttle, right-handed joystick, and then I can push my chair under and then sit with the pedals on my feet. Now the reason why I took so long, a few months actually, to even consider buying the stand was because I wanted to get the CH Products foot pedals, because I heard bad things about the Saitek rudder pedals. And what I found is actually, if you do not use the mount plate and you instead just use the 4 stoppers that are used as for the mounting plate, instead of mounting the mounting plate, leave them off and just use these rubber pads that you use underneath that to set your rudder pedals on. Now this is not going to be bolted down, obviously, as they advertise for the Saitek, but what you will see is, even trying to push this with my hand, the rubber pads keep it steady in place. I can't even push this. Pedals and everything work great. Now I suppose if you went, if you just go really crazy with it and you're throwing your feet back and forth and rocking this thing as hard as you could probably knock it off. But any normal amount of force, even pushing on this, I can't push this back and stay solid. What I've noticed when I first took this out of the box is I tried moving these little sliding things. I noticed they don't move too easily. It takes a little bit of an effort. You gotta kind of twist it, but once they're kind of set in place, they don't move too easy. So what I do is I just kind of slid them in place. And the same thing with the front. If I'm pushing it now, I can't really get it to slide. So anyways, this is a quick, just a little quick video to show you that these do work with these CH Products rudder pedals. Like I said though, if you do like to thrash your feet around a lot, if you put a lot of effort into trying to make it move, you probably could get it, especially if you're going to be standing it up and moving it around for storage. Then you would probably want to take the pedals off first and set them aside, because obviously they're not bolted down. But however, as far as just everyday, DCS, world flying, or whatever flight sim you like to use, this will stay in place just fine. It works perfectly fine with these pedals. Before I bought this stand, I did a little search on YouTube. Wheelstandpro CH Products rudder pedals, and I could not find a single video that showed anybody talking about using those pedals with the Wheelstandpro joystick stand. So I hesitated and I waited months before deciding to go ahead and buy it and take a risk and seeing if what I was originally planning to do was I was going to put the mount on right here and just use a slip-free mat that I have that I can get at work, and just kind of put a slip-free mat on it so that he wouldn't slip. But instead, I just bypassed the mount altogether and used the 4 little rubber sliders to set the rudder pedals on directly, and it works so great. I mean, works perfectly. I like my pedals nice and close. I don't like to stretch my legs at all, but if you were different, you can do the same thing. Just slide the 4 rubber pieces here, just slide them back to wherever you want, and this will pretty much stay in place. Again, I am on kind of a shag carpet, which I think is probably helping a little bit with keeping these in place maybe. So if you're on a wooden floor, you might have more of an issue. But if you're on a normal carpet, this isn't a real long shag, it's just a normal length carpet. But yeah, anyways, if just having your standard room setup should be perfectly fine. Like I said, unless you're purposely, if you're really rough on your pedals, then I can imagine them sliding. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this very brief video, and I will see you guys later.